I have in my hands not an ordinary tin can, but the simplest alcohol banner, which each of you can make yourself. It works on alcohol, gasoline, kerosene, and will save you if you do not have electricity and gas. You can warm up and cook your own food on it. Very little fuel is consumed, the efficiency of its work is very high. Everyone can make very easily and simply. I will now show how is it done and demonstrate how it works. In order to make the simplest alcohol banner, you first need to find a suitable jar so that it has a lid. Now such jars are difficult to find on sale, others are issued, but I found. I had nails laying here. It's an old coffee can. The most important thing is that the bottom should be without holes, so that liquid does not spill. Then we mark the holes 2 cm from the edge, 20 mm from each other, and pierce within all. Next, drill with a drill so that they are the same and the fuel comes out evenly. With a small drill, I found 3 mm in diameter in my place. Then inside we clean it up with sandpaper so that there are no burrs. And we need a wick. As a wick, I used a viscose rag, folded several times in a strip. You can use a thick top or some other fabric. We roll it into a ring and put it in a jar. We compact and level as we need. I'm in a hurry now, but you can be done slowly. Next we need some kind of retainer that presses our wick against the wall of the jar. I used just such a corner, which I had left from the repair. I straightened it with a hammer on a flat surface and rolled it into a ring. This is how I twist it, insert into the jar so that it holds and fixes. This is how I level it, and in fact we have everything ready. Instead of this retainer, you can use some kind of silver mesh of sufficient rigidity. Cell size doesn't matter. If you don't have mesh, aluminium wire can be used. I didn't have much of it, and we bend such a wire, but only with a large diameter, in form of a spiral, a spring, and insert it there. This is how it is distributed with us. Hold and press the fabric. That's all. Now we take alcohol. I have medical in this case. Pour a little bit into a jar, a little to cover the bottom, and set it on fire. This is how it burns, to warm up the walls. When the walls are warm enough, I think they already warmed up, you just need to close the lid. You can see that I lit side holes. They are evenly burning with a blue flame. This is burning evaporating alcohol that feasts over the wick. And put the kettle. There are 2 cups of water. There is little soot, as you can see. The kettle is almost boiling. A minute has passed. Let's see how long it takes to heat up. There is no smell since it is alcohol. And if there were gasoline or kerosene, there would be an unpleasant smell. Now the smell is absolutely absent. There is also little soot. And now you hear that the kettle is already boiling. Only 3 minutes have passed. This is how you can quickly heat food without soot and cook anything you want on such banner. And put out such a banner, you just need to throw an old rag on it and stop the air supply, and thus it easily goes out. I also want to add that before setting fire to these side holes, you need to shake the jar a little so that our wick is well moistened with alcohol. Then the ignition is much faster. I also try to use vodka as a fuel, but vodka does not burn well. Obviously, there is very little alcohol, so I don't advise you to take vodka. It's better to buy alcohol. If you liked my video, please like, subscribe to my channel, share on social networks. I always have hot topics for you.